In a letter to one of the Vote No clergymen, Chairman of the Constitutional Commission, Sean McQueenie, has explained the difference between voting yes or no to Bill number 4. He says voting yes to Bill 4 means that the word sex can be added to Article 26, along with the definition of sex as meaning male or female, not lesbian, gay, straight, or any other term of sexual orientation. But voting no, he says, to Bill number 4 will thereby leave the Constitution exactly as it is. And you will have the word sex in Article 15, and it will still be undefined. He goes on to say that if the Vote No advocates are correct that the word sex is left undefined, it could end up being defined by the courts as including sexual orientation. Then the same-sex marriage might end up being let in through the door they thought they were closing by voting no to the bill. He says the irony here seems to have escaped the no-vote advocates. He concludes that they seem not to appreciate that if their own arguments and assumptions are correct and they succeed to defeating Bill 4, they may actually be making it easier for same-sex marriage to become law, not harder. He calls it a classic case of having to be careful what you wish for, only later to discover that it had exactly the opposite effect to what you thought you were getting. Well, in related news, Yes Vote supporter and activist Noel Nichols is calling on Free National Movement leader Dr. Hubert Minnis to publicly state his position on the 4 amendment bills. After a series of claims by Minnis that the Yes campaign is somehow shoving its message down the throats of Bahamians, Nichols says his moral ambivalence is unbecoming.
It's, a bit irresponsible to perpetuate this view that somehow because somebody is representing their position stridently and standing unequivocally for what they believe in, that somehow that's ramming it down people's throats. I think that we should expect the airwaves to be flooded with information about the referendum, because this is an important process and we are about to make an important vote that really is going to be changing our Constitution. So I just think that from all of our leaders, I expect them to, in my view, support a move towards an equal society, towards expanding rights, to promote social justice and human rights, and to be unequivocal and certain in their support, not ambivalent, on their positions.